right coaching for the IPMAT can be a game changer in your preparation journey. With so many options available today, it's important to find a coaching center that aligns with your learning style, isn't it? Something which provides structured guidance and offers the resources you need to excel. Hello everyone, my name is Stuti and I welcome you to the official digital platform of IPMVERSE powered by CH EdgeMakers. In this video, we'll walk you through key factors to consider such as course content, faculty experience, mock test and student support so you can make an informed decision that sets you up for success in cracking the IPMAT exam. When exploring options for the right coaching, several factors should be taken into consideration to ensure the best environment and resources for success. So let's see some of the crucial factors which you should consider while deciding to take the IPMAT coaching. Very first, very important, the past result. What do I mean by past result? Past results is the success rate, actually the success rate of the institute, and the success rate of the institute is defined by the number of students, let's say, who cracked the IIMs and other good colleges. Right, so check the past results, the genuine past results of the institute, the students who actually converted IIMs and other colleges. Very important. Next is experience. Experience in terms of how long the institute has been in this industry. So for example, if I talk about IPMVERSE by CH EdgeMakers. CH EdgeMakers has been in this industry for like 27 years. In this industry, by which I mean the industry of the preparation of the competitive exams. Right. So 27 years of experience have given them an edge over others. Some facilities, some amenities, some guidance which you will not get anywhere else. Okay, why am I taking an example of IPMVERSE or by CH EdgeMakers? Why am I taking this example? Just to make sure that you understand what expectations you have to set when you decide to actually choose the institute for your IPMAT preparation. Very important. Third, mock test and test series. Again, mock tests are really important, right? You have to solve mock test. What is the level of difficulty? Is that mock test equivalent to what you'll be getting in the final exam? Do you get the atmosphere there in your coaching institute which you are going to choose? Does that institute have that aura, the difficulty level, the content, the quality of the content of those mock tests which will help you win over others, or which will help you feel exactly like you're giving the final exam? Are they making you prepare for the real exam? Right? Again, at IPMVERSE, what we do is we make a simulation kind of an atmosphere for the mock test, so that students do not feel awkward, do not feel anything new when they actually appear for the exam. So the center where the IPMAT exam is really, IPMAT exam really takes place, we make students go there, appear for the exam, following all the rules and regulations, just like it happens in the real exam center. Even when at the coaching institute, the exams or the mock test is being conducted, the whole atmosphere and aura is exactly like the one which happens in the real exam. So students get to know that atmosphere. Apart from that, when I talk about mock test and test series, do we have that quality? Does that coaching institute have that quality? Right. For example, we have different test series as well. Test series in the sense, okay, we also have a test series specifically for JEE warriors. Now, what do I mean by that? For example, you have been preparing for JEE and then you decide that, okay, now I want to prepare for IPMAT. I do not want to go in that field, right? So considering or assuming that your QA is strong, we have specifically designed the course content for the VA training for those particular lot of students. Right? Does that coaching institute which you are choosing have that? Right? So mock test and test series are again very important. We have already talked about in the previous videos, in some of the previous videos, how mock tests are so important while preparing for IPMAT. Okay, Peer group, again very important. What is peer group? Peer group, do you get a motivated and competitive atmosphere in that coaching institute? Does that coaching institute have a network of people preparing for IPMAT, and do you get the atmosphere like that? Do you get that competitive atmosphere? Do you get the motivated friends and the group there, so that you are motivated, you are encouraged to prepare more and making your weaker areas strong? Do we have that peer group? Consider that and then move ahead with finalizing your institute. Student support and counseling. It's not just the preparation, it's not just about the books, right? You might have various queries regarding form filling, or let's say regarding some B school, regarding some college, regarding IIMs, various things about IIM, etc. Do they have a separate B school info cell who is dedicated to your queries? Right? Do you get the counseling? Do you get the counseling only at the starting before you join the institute, or is it the post joining also? Do you get the counseling like that? Right? Check that and then decide to join any institute. Teaching methodology. Do they have the structured teaching method with concept clarification? Right? We know every child, in schools also we say every child is different, every child has different learning ability. Do they align to your learning ability? Do they have that teaching methodology? What is the methodology of teaching? Right? Teaching methodology which will actually relate to the kind of the quality of the faculty members who are there in the institute. So check all of these things, right? Teaching methodology plus faculty have to be taken together as a factor, right? Do they have experienced faculty members? Can they actually go for the structured learning and the concept clarity? Can they clear the concept? Can they clear the complex problems or the complex concepts in an easy manner? That is what you have to consider when you go for the choosing of IPMAT Coaching Institute. Comprehensive course material, right? Are there a variety of questions? Is it only the books, or do they cover the variety of questions? Do they cover the previous year questions? Not just previous year's question, do they cover the future year questions also? What do I mean by future year questions? The questions which can be expected to come in the exams, right? Okay, again, taking example of IPMVERSE. Why am I taking example of IPMVERSE? I'm taking example of IPMVERSE because here we do have the previous year question preparation, previous year papers, and we prepare the students for the expected future year questions as well. That is the level of difficulty or the type of questions which can be the part of the exam in future, in your upcoming exam, right? Which no other institute till now provides you with. And that is why it is required to understand what does a comprehensive course material look like in the institute which you are trying to enroll in. Batch size, very important again. You have come from school to a new place, right? The particular pattern which was being followed in the school, and you are now in a different atmosphere altogether, right? What is the batch size? What do they provide? The personal mentorship? Do they give the personal attention? Is there batch size like 60, 70 or something like that, where the students would not be able to get the personal attention? Would you want that, or would you want a kind of preparation where your mentor, your trainer, your faculty would know your weaknesses, your strengths, and can work 100% for you, in which you can return your 200%. All right, location and accessibility. Now in the cities like, let's say, Mumbai, the institutes will be preferred by the students which are near the station, or near the stands, bus stands, etc., because that's the mode of transport if they are traveling from faraway places. So they prefer those institutes, and most of the institutes would be in that locality and accessibility. So depending on which city you live in, right, and what is your preference? Should your institute be somewhere you can walk like and reach institute in 2 minutes, or would it be like you can drive and commute to your institute in 5, 10, 15 minutes? So depending on your individual requirement, you should choose according to the location and accessibility of the institute. Again, not very important, but probably a factor which should be or which can be considered. Flexibility. What kind of flexibility? For example, if you have not attended a class or if you missed the class, however, it is recommended that if you join a coaching institute, try not to miss the classes. Because how is the topper different from the average student? A topper is a topper because he's a curious mind. He would like to learn beyond the course material as well, right? So do not miss the class. But in case if you miss the class, is the coaching institute providing you with the backup sessions? If you forget, or if you cannot attend the online mock test or a class or something like that, are you being provided with a backup, or are you accessible to that test later? Do they have that flexibility or not? Consider that as well. Very important again, feedback from current students. Alumni matter a lot. Their opinions, their suggestions matter a lot. Talk to the alumni of that particular coaching institute. What response you get, right, is very, very important. Are they satisfied with this? Right? Were they satisfied with the type of preparation which that coaching institute was providing to them? Talk to the students, talk to the alumni as well as the current students who are studying in that institute, right? This would be very, very important. For example, again, I am taking the example of IPMVERSE. Here at IPMVERSE, the mock tests are being prepared by the students, by our students who have studied with us, right, and are now into IIMs, different IIMs. They are preparing the mocks for us. So you are getting the hands-on experience from the people who have already been exposed to the exam like that. Isn't it wonderful? So mind all these factors, consider all of these factors, and then try to choose your institute, your coaching institute for IPMAT preparation. I hope this information was helpful to you. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe, and hit the bell icon for latest notification. Till then, keep learning.